It's Listiner Inspires coming at you live with your dreams, goals, and healing teaching. Get your life and say yes. Period. Amen. Tell a friend to come on in the room. Come on in the room. Hey, come on in the room. Hey, come on in the room and get your dreams, goals, and healing teaching. Woo! The crowd goes wow. Sometimes you got to be your own hype man, I'm telling you. So thank you everyone for hopping on, tuning in, no matter where you're coming from, what time of day. I appreciate you. I value your time, so I will not keep you for long. But in the time that I have you, I want your full attention. Go grab a pen, a piece of paper, take some notes, open your mind and your heart to receive what I have for you and what God wants to tell you about dreams, goals, and healing. So if you see me going between two cameras, I'm on both Instagram and Facebook right now. So I can get both my Instagram and Facebook family this good old message. Let me know if you can see me well, if you can hear me well, because earlier I was having some difficulties with the sound and the picture. So without further ado, let's get to talking about what you need to know. Today we're doing this is week 3. And today we're talking about realizing your full potential. Yes, realizing your full potential. If you tuned into my purpose and identity teaching last quarter, one of the things I talked about was the power of your potential. And a lot of times we don't know how amazing we are. We don't know the potential we hold because we don't even tap into other areas of our lives. And so today I'm talking about realizing your full potential, not just scratching the surface, not just taking a peek, but the full potential that you hold within you that you have yet to tap into. But before I do, let me introduce myself, tell you a little bit about who I am, who I be, what I do, hey, who I hang with. Well, not who I hang with, but you know what I'm saying. So my name is the Listiner Inspires. I am an award-winning author, healing and recovery accountability expert speaker, as well as coach and consultant. And I'm the founder and creator of Healing is a Journey, a quarterly series of conferences that are designed to help those who have gone through trauma and abuse start to move beyond trauma into their healing by providing them with tools, resources, support, and solutions so they can live an abundantly great healed life. And so this quarter's conference date is December 19th. Super excited. I do have some dates for you that I want you to set your calendar and mark the time. Leading up to the conference, I will be doing some pre-show interviews. Hey, Miss Whit Devereaux, can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. The pre-show interviews with my amazing. You can hear me. Okay. Thank you for telling me that. Let me see what the problem is. Oh, okay. Nope. Okay, hold on. Instagram had a little issue with Facebook. No. No. Okay. That sucks. Let's start all over again. Okay. This is real, y'all. This is real. We're in the real live issues, technical issues, but we'll persevere and we'll move forward because that's what I do, is what you're supposed to do. Okay. All right, Instagram family, hold on because I have lost Facebook now. I got them back. All right, Facebook, I'm back. I hope you can hear me better than before because I was having this moment of talking and there was no sound. I'm glad Devereaux let me know she couldn't hear me. Just trying to adjust the camera. All right, so let me just get right into the message. If you are hopping on here, thank you for tuning in. Earlier I was on live, and unfortunately my mic is not acting up. It's not acting right, so I'm using my computer sound. So if you can hear me or you cannot hear me, please let me know. Let me reintroduce myself because I did it earlier on Facebook and there was no sound. So my name is Listiner Inspires. I am an award-winning author. I am a healing and recovery accountability expert speaker as well as coach and consultant. I am the founder and creator of Healing is a Journey, which is a quarterly series of conferences that are designed to help those who have gone through trauma and abuse move beyond trauma and into their healing by providing them with tools, support, resources, and solutions so they can start living an abundantly healed life. And the next upcoming conference day is December the 19th at noon. It's going to be another virtual healing experience. I have 3 amazing speakers lined up. And if you want to know more about the speakers that I have for this quarter, there are 2 dates that you want to keep in mind and remember. December 4th is the first pre-show live that we'll be doing with 2 of the speakers, Miss Jasmine Hill and Miss Adaria, Adaria Michelle Events. And then December 11th is the second speaker, Miss Shantae Gamby. And so both of these times are 6:30 Central Standard Time. You definitely want to tune in because the speakers will be talking about who they are, why they decided to be a part of the conference, and we'll be doing some raffles, because I like to give. And so for those that have asked me about the difference between VIP and regular ticket pricing. So regular ticket price is general admission is $25. With that price, you get access to the conference, real live virtual time. You get the replay link so you can rewatch it. It's yours to keep forever. You also get a downloadable dreams, goals, and healing worksheet sent directly to your email. The VIP tickets are $40, and what you get with that is everything that general admissions get. Thank you, Miss Nikita. Hey, with Deborah, can y'all hear me now? Because earlier, boy, I'm telling you, the sound was disrespectful. Let me know if y'all can hear me. You can hear me now. Yay! Because, I guess the enemy didn't want me to say what I had to say. So now I'm going to say it in loud. I'm going to say it louder. And so with the VIP ticket, what you get is, if you have followed me, if you haven't followed me, we have an amazing sponsor, Booty Bands, which all VIP swag bags while supplies last. So get your VIP ticket ASAP. Get a colorful booty band. It's an exercise, band that's like very awesome. I'm gonna be using it as workouts too once I get cleared to do so. You also get my Get Your Life and Say Yes Dreams and Goals journal book. This is a 12-month goal planner. Each month you are going to set a goal. You are going to say why you want to set that goal. You're going to say when do you plan on having that goal accomplished and how do you plan on doing it. And you get to self-reflect and self-discover your way through planning out this goal. By the end of this book, and by the end of the 12 months, you will have achieved 12 goals that get you closer to whatever your big end dream is. So this is something that I think everyone should have. I actually do this on a regular basis. That's how I set my own goals. I believe in setting goals with dates and action steps that you actually plan on doing. Don't say I'm gonna climb Mount Everest and I plan on doing it by next year, but you don't say I'm gonna get trained. When I'm gonna buy a ticket by, how I'm gonna save the money. I believe in whatever that big dream is, those should be smaller goals that you set to get to that bigger picture. And also included in your VIP swag bag is TGIN products. They are also a sponsor of Healing is a Journey. So Chic accessories. I love these little pearl earrings. They come in different colors. This will also be in your VIP swag bags. And don't worry, gentlemen, if this, you can get this to your lady, potential lady, future lady, mom, auntie. Men are welcome to attend this conference, so don't let what you think is girly items in the bag distract you from attending. Please still sign up because healing is for everyone. We also have coupons for Suja Juice. I plan on, actually, I said I was going to purchase it. I haven't gotten around to going to the store, but they have $1 off and buy one get one free. They are a organic juice company. So I want to try their juices so I can let you know how good they taste. I'm pretty sure they are because they're organic, non-GMO, cold pressed. They have different flavors. So that's exciting. And so without further ado, let's get into the teaching. Y'all ready for this? You got your pen, your paper, and your open mind? We're talking about realizing your full potential, realizing how amazing you are, right? And I don't mean scratching the surface of where you think you should be. I don't mean tapping into it. I mean going full throttle, realizing your full potential. But before we do that, I want to share a transparent moment about myself because I'm all about transparency. I'm all about being authentic because I feel like in order to really inspire people and to connect, you need to be so. So when God called me to be a speaker, like maybe 3 or 4 years ago, I ran from that calling. I am by nature a introvert. If you know me, I'm very quiet to myself most of the time. Unless I have something powerful and impactful to say, I'm usually somewhat chilled, minding my business. And I prefer to inspire by creating content written, in written form. I've done that for many years, hence why I published 5 books. I used to send out text messages to all my friends and in our groups with inspirational messages. Excuse me. And so when God called me to be a speaker and to create this conference, 2 separate events, but when He called me to do it, I doubted myself. I didn't believe I had what it took. I felt like I didn't measure up. One, because I stutter. And if you don't know me well, if you listen to how I talk, I speak really fast. I have done that most of my life to overcome stuttering. And so that was one reason why I'm like, speaking, I can barely get a word out without stuttering. Two, I'm extremely introverted. I'm shy. I don't like to be seen. I like to be heard. I just like to produce the content. You read it. So I was like, I feel like I didn't measure up to what I thought a speaker should look like, right? Well, God dispelled that myth. And number three, when it came to the conference, I felt like I didn't have the enough resources and money to produce something in this magnitude. Well, let me tell you, when I decided to let me just try God, right? Because if God is calling me to do this, then obviously He knows something about me I don't know. Obviously, right? So 4 years later, because I started my business in 2016, I have spoken at various speaking engagements. I have been a featured speaker. I have been featured in different articles. By the way, shameless plug. Check out the article in Chicago Tribune talking about mental illness. It's gonna bless you if you yourself or someone you love is suffering from mental illness. It's transparent, it's real, and I hope it helps you. Back to the message at hand. Y'all like how I did that? Woo! So when I started to walk in what God called me to be, that's when I started to really realize how amazing I am. And this is me being confident. Yes, I realized how amazing I am. 4 years later, publishing books, doing workshops, speaking, just going out there and sharing my testimony and my story with the world, being on a panel, just doing all these things. I found my voice more and more. I found the confidence and the boldness to stand in my truth and my authenticity and to be who God has called me to be. And so with now having produced 7 conferences to date within 2 years, you can't tell me nothing because I know that I can do what I can do without a shadow of a doubt. But how did I get to where I'm at now? I took the steps each day and owning what God called me to be. I took the steps to do it even when I was afraid, even when I felt like I didn't have it all together, even when I was tired. Each day I intentionally showed up and operated in the fullness of my potential So until it was all the way where I needed it to be. Each day I took a step towards it, right? In Jeremiah 1 and 5, it says, I knew you before I formed you in your mother's womb. Before you were born, I set you apart and appointed you as my prophet of nations. Now, this is not saying that you are a prophet, but this is saying that God has set you apart from birth. Before you were born, before you were placed into your mother's womb, to me, let's stop right there. That's deep. Before you was even placed in your mother's womb, he created you who you're supposed to be. So he knew who you were supposed to be before your mom or your dad or whoever planned out your future, right? And that's why it's a good thing, parents, don't try to tell your child what they can or cannot be. Encourage them in whatever they decide they want to be, because you never know what God has placed in their heart for who they're supposed to be. And so if God has formed you and he knew you before you was in your mother's womb and he set you to be apart, why are you trying to shrink back? Why are you trying to be like everybody else? Why are you not tapping into who God has called you to be? One, trauma and abuse. If you've ever experienced any type of traumatic event, whether it's via abuse, whether it's through circumstances, the residual side effects of trauma and abuse, one is rejection. The spirit of rejection can have you feeling like you are not worthy, low self-esteem, doubt. It can have you self-loathing, not loving yourself, right? Fear is another side effect where you're afraid to step out and do anything because things that have been done to you have made you feel like you're not worthy of even going out and doing anything great. Doubt, having low self-esteem, lacking confidence, these things are the deaths of you. There is a death of you trying to be who you need to be. And a lot of times we don't even realize that we're operating in those different spirits because we've been doing it for so long. It just feels like it's part of us. It feels like it's home. Well, I'm here to tell you it's not. If you are not waking, let me ask you this question before I go further. What is it to live and never have dreamed or lived a life of abundance? And see, when I say abundance, I am not talking about financial gain. I'm talking about peace. I'm talking about joy. I'm talking about love, things that the world cannot give you. I'm talking about waking up, and no matter what your circumstances and your emotions look like and feel like, you still know that you have a great life and that you have a great life presently and a great life ahead of you. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about taking chances on yourself, taking chances on the dreams you have for yourself, taking chances and setting goals to get yourself closer to the dreams you have for yourself. To me, that's abundance. That's success. Being able to wake up and love what you do. Even if your bank account isn't where you would like it to be, you're working daily, step by step, to get it to where you want it to be. You're banking on you. You're counting on yourself. You have not counted yourself out. That's living in abundance. That's living and realizing your full potential. See, a life of abundance is created out of believing it is possible, believing you're worthy, and acting accordingly. Let me repeat that so you can get it, okay? A life of abundance is created out of believing it is possible. 1. 2, believing you watching me, yes, you, period, amen, are worthy. And then 3, acting accordingly. See, I don't believe in just, I'm going to wish it, I'm going to pray for it, I'm going to think about it, and not actually align some action steps to it. Because once again, in the Bible, it says faith without works is dead. So if you're not actually working on the faith that you have, then what are you doing? Okay? So I want you to take this all in, right? Take some notes. And so realizing your full potential will require you to do the work. But trust me, it's worth it. When I tell you it's worth it, it is. It is so worth it, because I would not be here today before you, stuttering voice and all, not caring. You're going to get the message and you're going to get it and you're going to get learned today that you have to do the work. I would never have known how powerful my testimony can be, how powerful my voice can be, how amazing that the content that I create to help others to heal would be so impactful, not just in my town, but globally, right? I wouldn't have been able to see that transpire had I not took the steps day by day, realizing my full potential. Even on the days where I felt doubt, because don't get me wrong, even when you walk in your full potential, there will be moments where you might doubt yourself. Walk that out too. Walk it out. Hence, healing is a journey. You have to walk through it. You can't just assume that every day is going to be rosy, but you can't assume it's not going to be good either. See, it's a mindset. You have to be willing to walk it out and take yourself where you want to go. So I'm going to go ahead and flip over to my notes. Who are you really? When you are alone in a room, no one's watching, no TV is on, how do you see yourself? See, a lot of times how we see ourselves and what we say about ourselves helps us or guides us in how we act and what we do and who we align ourselves with. Blog coming soon. But how do you see yourself? Who are you really? What are you saying about yourself when no one's looking? What do you see when you look in the mirror? Start to think about those things. Start to realize you are amazing. The fact that you are breathing and living today is a chance for you to start to operate in your full potential. If you don't know what that looks like, take a step out on faith. I dare you to ask God, show me who I am. I treble dare you. Remember you're a kid, your friends are like, I dare you, I double dare you. Well, I triple dare you. I dare you to ask God today, right now, in this moment, show me who I am. Show me who you created me to be. It might blow your mind. And once God shows you, don't run, don't creep back, don't shy, don't shrink in, don't be scared. Walk that thing out. And if you need further encouragement, if you need more tools, shameless plug again, attend the Healing is a Journey conference. The link is in the comment section. Whit Devereaux has been kind enough to drop it for you guys. HIAJlive.com is where you can find out more. You can buy your tickets. You can see testimonials. This is real. This Healing is a Journey conference is not just about seeing a bunch of speakers and you leave unchanged. It's about getting the message, what I'm seeing now, from other people. If you don't believe me, listen to other people in different walks of life that you can connect to or connect with. They are going to tell you the same thing when it comes to dreams, goals, and healing. I thank you guys for tuning in, but before you leave, I want you to remember 3 tips. I gave you 3 tips earlier with 3 little, I'm going to give you an additional one because I just love y'all. Decide today to believe in yourself. Decide today to believe in your potential. Decide today to believe in your dreams. And for the replay of the tips, remember, realizing your full potential will require you to do the work. It will require you to believe that it's possible and believe that you're worthy of it. Thank you for tuning in. I don't take your time lightly. Make sure to share this out with someone who might want to hear it. If you want to hear more of my teachings, I go to my YouTube channel, Listiner Inspires. I have posted the last 3. Yeah, the last 3 are up on my channel right now, so you can go back and rewatch the ones you might have missed. Take some notes and register for the conference so you can hear from somebody besides me we're gonna get you together before the end of the year. I thank you for tuning in. Have a great and blessed day. I love you all. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Make sure you hit subscribe, like, share, all of that. Bye. You're welcome. Thank you for tuning in, my Instagram family. I appreciate you guys.